Oh, he's immortal, right? So no skill link. Still won't let me. Where's level 1 black magic then? I guess that only works for immortals. I think sleep is level 2, right? Yeah. Alright, let's go with that. At least more people have sleep now, so I'll be able to get through that last phase. Watch that again. Alright. So I believe right now we just have to take down the rest of the tentacles. Oop. Oops, wrong target. Right, I think it's because the first sleep succeeded. No. Well, he has no mana. I gotta equip the thing on him maybe that gives him mana back with defend. That's not appropriate, Cook. Your brother's possessed. I think he's sleeping now. Yes, I can attack the obsidian miasma. But spirit magic, no element. Don't hit my healers. Oh, going right for him. Rip. I think they're almost dead. I want them up to get the experience, though. Oh, hopefully that works like I think it will. No, don't. I thought it would automatically go to the next living person like Final Fantasy, but no. Well, I think I can take him down, maybe. If he wakes up again, I'm toast. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's not good. Out of revives. Not enough mana for sleep. Wait, does he even have sleep? I think he does. Better work. You sleep. Die! One more turn. Hopefully that's the final form. That's rough.
死んだら魂はどうなるの？知ってる？長く生きてたらなんか見たりしたことある？
いや、ない。
Sorry, kid.
人は死んで朽ちていくだけだ。魂が行く場所があるとしたら、記憶の中だ。 思い出という姿の永遠になる。俺やお前たちの記憶の中でリルムは生き続ける。この花を元の場所に返してやろう。なんだ今度は。
わからない。さっきの正気とは匂いが違うけど。
匂いだって。
さっきのは汚れて据えた匂いだった。でもこれは違う。暖かくて心安らぐ柔らかい匂い。
お前たちは下がっていろ。
花が。
何これ。すごい。奇跡よ。これ奇跡よ。
お母さんだ。うん。お母さんが僕たちの気持ちに応えてくれた。お母さん、見ていて。僕たちは大丈夫だから。私、おばあちゃんを見つける。僕、カイムみたいに強くなるから。
温かい。人の魂の温かさだよ。リルムの心がこの奇跡を起こしてるんだよ、カイム。
奇跡か。奇跡は思いが起こすのだな、リルム。
Trying to change discs. Maybe I'll do a save file per disc. Okay. All right. So in order to do that, oh, it prompted me. How handy. Disk change complete.
クッコ、なんだか僕おかしいよ。あんたまたどうかなっちゃったの？
大丈夫よ、マック。落ち着いて。その力はもう悪さしないよ。
何？知ってんのか？
だ。変な力が僕の中で動いてる。
マック、これはね、東方部族の呪術。大丈夫だから、私の言うことよく聞いてね。東方部族は森を敬い、恐れ、共存していた部族だよ。理系の念を高めていくうちに共鳴できるようになって特別な力を手に入れたんだ。
東方部族って500年前に攻めてきたってやつらだよな。
I keep trying to slide out of the way, but XSplit is tracking my face.
でもなんで僕に？
マックは東方部族の念が満ちた赤い森に憑依されちゃったよね。そのせいでマックの中に東方部族の力が宿ったんだよ。
あれがね、感じ。
そんなことないよ。きっと役に立つさ。ありがたくもらっときな、マック。
いいな、マックばっかり。私も欲しいな。赤い森、私にも取り付いて。
The maze of gloom. Oh, we got both of them now. Oh, I should have healed up, I guess. Can I flee? Maybe I'll just fight. I don't think I have any healing items. This could be bad, actually. Just try and flee. Rip! Just leave her there. Alright. Let's actually heal up. So close to town, I don't want to use a mana capsule. I'll save in town. Story time. This happened a long, long time ago, on a small island, which has since perished. They had an odd custom. They mourned their dead with song, with elegies. The songs would play without ceasing from the last moment before death, through the funeral to the burial. Elegies would be sung for many purposes, to ease the grief of the family, to recall the legacy of the deceased, to appease the soul of one who died under stressful circumstances, to celebrate one person's having lived to a ripe old age, or to evoke anger at another's pointless death. There were no fixed melodies or lyrics. Apparently the songs were sung without lyrics at all. No documents have survived, so all we can do is assemble oral histories, sighs the archaeologist as she views the island from the deck of the ship. The people of that island country had no writing system, which means they had no way to leave behind signs or evidence of their lives. I wish we could at least interview a few survivors, but there weren't any. Every single person was killed. The research team's archaeologist is a young woman in her 20s. Her country is the one that destroyed the island. It happened while her ancestors 7 generations back were still young people. I hate to badmouth my own country, she says with a shrug, but they really didn't have to go that far. That far is no exaggeration. Her country prided itself on its overwhelming military force. For it to gain mastery over the tiny island would have been as simple as twisting an infant's arm. But her country believed in oppressing its neighbors with force. The leaders were thinking more of those neighbors than of the island itself when it launched its all-out attack. The island was a mere object lesson. It was scorched from end to end. Every human being on the island, from newborn babies to elders on the verge of death, was killed without mercy. It's odd, though, says the young woman with a grim smile. There are hardly any records left from that time, even in our country. I suppose what they did was so terrible, they didn't want their descendants to know about it. Her remark prompts some older scholars on board to clear their throats, at the sound of which she snaps her mouth shut. Sorry, she whispers. You're not much older than I am. You probably don't want to hear about all this old stuff anyway. I do, though. What interest can a sailor like you have in these boring academic matters? Kaim only shakes his head in silence. Suddenly things became very busy on deck. The boat is approaching the island and has entered a stretch of intricate channels where the skills of the crew will be tested. The boatswain calls to Kaim. It's been a while. Oh, I'm sorry, the woman says. I shouldn't be monopolizing your time. You've got work to do. Even as she apologizes, the talkative young archaeologist asks Kaim, Do you mind if I ask you one last question? Please ask away, he replies, stopping in his tracks. She looks around to make sure no one is listening and whispers, I'm sure this is your first time taking a research team over. Uh-huh. And your first time going to the island? Well, yes. So you probably don't know about some of the bad stories they tell about this place, that some scholars who go there fall under a curse. Like they get sick while doing their research on the island, or they become mentally unstable after they get home. I've heard some even killed themselves. You mean a long time ago, right? Right. This is my first research trip in 50 years. Up to then, every time they sent out a team, 1 or 2 of the members would suffer the curse. This is why they put a stop to them all these years. So I'm a little scared myself. She sends a mock shudder through her body. I just thought I'd ask if you could teach me some magic spell for getting back safely. Kaim looks straight at her, not merely taking in her appearance, but searching for the person deep inside. You'll be fine, she says. You think so? I'm pretty sure you'll be okay. She looks at him questioningly. If you hear singing, though, he adds, hum along with it. What do you mean, she asks, her expression increasingly uneasy, but Kaim says nothing more. Get over here now, mister, the boatswain shouts at Kaim, who heads for his station. He did tell the woman at one light lie, though. This is not the first time coming to the island. He has been here many times before. His first trip happened long time ago. As the archaeologist said, the island's elegies have no fixed melody or lyrics. They were all sung extemporaneously and never repeated. 100 deaths required 100 elegies. Nor did mourners agree in advance on the nature of the elegy before they started singing. At first, each would sing his or her own song expressing his or her own feelings about the deceased. Eventually, the jumble of songs would come together into a single melody, without any one singer taking the lead. In the culture of this island that had no writing, there was, of course, no musical notation. There were no instruments for accompaniment either. Each mourner, in grieving for the loved one, would give voice to hopes for a peaceful last journey, and a song would emerge. Kime's travels first brought him here when the island was at peace, which is to say centuries ago. He happened to arrive just after the death of a village elder. For 3 days and nights, an elegy was sung around the clock. The island people's song, which shook the darkness and reverberated all across the clear blue daytime sky, left its mark with a certain ennobling comfort in the breast of Kime, a man for whom fate has decreed that no one would ever sing an elegy. To think that such an island had been burned to the ground. The people fled in all directions at once and were murdered one at a time. It was an absolute bloodbath. Kime knows about the atrocities that accompanied the butchery, things that were not handed down to the generation of the young archaeologist. Had it wished to, the woman's country could have taken control of the island in a single night, but instead it used its military power to chase down each of the island's inhabitants over a period of several days, as if carefully filling in the blank spaces in a coloring book. The island became enveloped in elegies. At first, while the living still outnumbered the dead, voices of the elegiac song all but shook the island with their volume. As the days went by, however, and the dead came to outnumber the living, the sobbing voices in song grew fainter. When the battle reached its final phase, the few remaining islanders, who had been cornered in the island's northern tip, fled into a large cave. They resigned themselves to death. All that was left for them to do was pray they might be allowed to die with some degree of peace. But even this small measure of hope they were unable to wring from their attackers. The army of the archaeologist's country went for maximum brutality. They entered the cave with every weapon at their command. They dragged out and killed one islander per day. Jeez. Today it was an old man. The next day it was a young man. The day after that, they tortured to death a young mother with an infant at her breast. And the following day, the infant they tore from her arms was put to death. The elegies resounded without interruption. The singing voices that escaped the cave invaded the ears of soldiers who were carrying on the massacre. Those soldiers with kind hearts collapsed one after another, or they went mad and left the front line. The song was the final weapon of the islanders, who had no other means to fight. They went on singing as they struggled against starvation, thirst, and their own fears. The commanding officer of the anti-insurgency force ordered his men to fill in the mouth of the cave. They buried the people alive, he thought. The singing would no longer be audible. Oops, the wrong button. Nevertheless, faint singing continued. It went on day after day. Rainy days, clear days, daytime, nighttime, it continued. But no longer without breaks, which gradually increased in length. The singing went beyond being an elegy for a single person and became a song suffused with the sorrow of all the living things on the island. About the time the season ended, the last thin thread of singing died out. The army left the island. Not a single record of these military operations was left. Never again did anyone come to live on the island. First research team in 50 years is plagued by difficulties. One scholar after another collapses. Almost every day, someone is sent out to the vessel anchored offshore sick. All the scholars moan with pain, blocking their ears. The situation is exactly what it was before the island was sealed off from research. Kime knows exactly what is happening. The ocean breeze sweeping across the island sounds like a song. The branches swaying in the forest sound like a song. The birds in the trees sound like a song. The babbling of the brook sounds like a song. The treading of boots on piled up fallen leaves sounds like a song. The crashing and receding of waves on the shore sounds like a song. The elegy for the island that people sang with every last bit of life they could dredge up from inside themselves is now being sung by the island itself. Ah. Please stop. I beg you, please stop. The scholars cry out in their delirium, covering their ears. I don't know what we did. It was our ancestors, not us. The scholars who moan this hear anger and sorrow and the constantly resounding elegy. What they say is true. It is not their fault, but they have been given no knowledge of what happened on this island so long ago. Sometimes not knowing can be a profound sin. They should prick up their ears and listen all the more. That is what Kime has always done. The elegy being sung by the island is not merely hurling hatred and anger at them. The island is not trying to torture members of the younger generation, like them, who are without sin. Rather than blocking their ears, they should listen. If they do so, the message will reach them. For the island is telling them, you must know the truth. You must know what actually happened on this island so long ago. The investigation ends much earlier than originally planned. Most of the research team have returned to the ship, their health broken, and some of the more seriously ill members have been sent home. It is no longer possible to continue the work. The young archaeologist who spoke to Kime on the way is one of the few who have persevered to the end. Thanks to you, she says to Kime. As soon as she climbed from the launch into the ship, she saw Kime standing on deck and hurried over to him. She looks haggard, but her fatigue is clearly less physical than mental. Still, her eyes harbor a strong-willed gleam. Did you hear me singing, he asks. I did, she says with a nod, looking back at the receding island. It was so sad. Just as he had thought, she was able to open herself to the sadness. Did you sing along with it? Yes, I did that too. Partly because of what you said to me. But I also found myself humming the same tune quite naturally. Kime nods and smiles at her. This is the first time he has encountered anyone with the heart to hear the island's elegy. This time when I get home, she says, I want to do more serious research on the war. It's something I have to do. I almost feel I don't have any choice in the matter. I'm glad to hear that, he says. I might turn up some of facts of my country that my country finds inconvenient, but I feel it is absolutely necessary to learn the truth, to know what actually happened. The ship emerges into the open sea. A single white bird flies from the island, as if seeing the ship off on its journey. Tracing the great arc against the blue sky, it releases one high, ringing cry. No longer an elegy, this song of joy and forgiveness singling a dawn of new age. Now we can go back to town. Suppose I should save regularly because this emulator is not 100% stable. The emulator also has this weird sound issue where like sometimes sound will phase in and out.
わざわざせ
The Wool Highlands is overwhelmed with shame the number of people who died in that battle. Oh, he's talking about the battle that we just heard about. Except that's not actually true.
なんかシアン死んか
Oh boy.
一緒ずいでやれば旦那
あ、
でしょ
あんたちゃんて
Hmm.
だね。
聞こえよ
ただのね。
みんななぜ私さんをくとかここを
あれ？
Because of this filter thing over it, I think.
の声じゃね
どういうこと？
のように分かっていますするかはさあ我が逆の気いるのです守る
It's a long scene.
中で追い込まそう導く不可欠
だねって操られた俺が俺はか
Or it fixes itself sometimes if you pause and resume.
ダルミョー
おそうだけど俺が
No such luck.
あんたら
ダ。真珠な。
The black pearl that erases memories.
いいよ。いいよ。で先に。ガンダラ。知れないよ。
はいちょっと待って
カイン。
It's only getting worse.
俺だに
Now it's doubling the music.
戻してます
That scene.
あら？なんだ？
見たぞお前ら裏のスパイだろ
スパイ？あたしら無関係だよ。スパイはこいつだよ。こいつ。
指さすんじゃねえよ
ウーラは沼らに攻めてくるって言うじゃないかお前らのせいだぞ
なんだ。
怪我はないか。
こりゃただの中傷じゃないね。
どうする。来るぜ。
クーク、マック、今のうちにこの煙に紛れて逃げろ。
嫌だよ。
行くんだ。お前たちがいては足手まといになる。
そんなのないよ。一緒にいる。
行こ
マック。
俺たちなら大丈夫だ。
俺あんまり大丈夫じゃないんだけど。
う。あんたは黙ってな。
だってなんか。
カイモン、あとでね。
どうする。やっちまうか。
カイム、
今ここで不用意に戦っては俺たちがウーラとヌマラ海戦の引き金になりかね
じゃあどうするんだよ。
動くな。抵抗すれば容赦はしない。
捕まるってのか。俺もだよ。
戦いが解決の手段ではないと知らせるべきだ。
だったら女王の力がいるよ。
女王の力ね。ああ、それなら俺に任せる。口聞いてやる。
ほう、投降するか、スパイめ。
俺たちはスパイではない。叱るべき立場の者と話をしたい。
そう、叱るべき立場のものな。それなりの立場。
スパイではないというなら、これはどういうことだ。
そんつるつる感性。
ただの旅人などとよくも愚弄してくれたものよ。
身分を偽ったことは謝罪する。だが話を聞いてほしい。
聞いてやると、ウーラが何を企んでいるかをな。
あんたじゃ話になんないよ。女王様出してよ、女王様。
誰に物を言ってる。
いきなりかよ。
なんだその目は。
閣下、その者の目に何やら強い力を感じます。
Subtitle there, I guess.
お前の目に異能を感じておる。
何。
その目が何なのか暴いてやる。我が国の魔導士もなかなかの力の持ち主だ。
恐れ入ります将軍閣下。
やれ。
は。
Oh shit.
なんだこりゃ。
これは紛れもなく魔導力の結晶によるもの。この者が見たものはスパイアイとでも言いましょうか。この光のレンズを通じて全て敵に転送され知るところになっていたはず。
随分と手の込んだ真似をするスパイじゃないか。
ちょっと待てって。俺は知らねえ。何にも知らねえ。
恐れながら将軍閣下、この者が知らぬ存ぜぬというのはおそらくまことかと。
何。
スパイアイはこの者には感知されてはおりませなんだ。 それは我が魔導で切り離した時の感触からわかります。とはいえ私ごときではとてもできぬ高等魔導にございます。
お前の力をもってしても無理なのか。
御意。
なんやろ、俺を利用してやがったのか。
何を今さら。
欲望一絶対流す。
そんな暇はないぞスパイども。殺せ。
Shit.
こうなっちまうのかよ。
話す相手に問題があったね。
やむを得ないか。
まあまあ、コンビニ行こうぜ。
Front row, all 420 HP. No type or element information. I guess we just try and attack them in AoE as usual. Oh, they got gun shields. Oh, jeez. I don't think I have any revive items, so that's great. I wonder if I could have even gotten any before I came here. What is even happening right now? Those tricksy kids.
お前らどこから。
面白かったよ、ここまで来るの。泥棒みたいだったけどね。
よくやってくれた。行くぞ。
はいよ。
逃がすな。ガード銃を放て。
Alright then. I should heal. No! Items? Items? Sorry, I got all of them? No. Oh. Just blocked off? Yeah. Uh-oh. Whee! Smell you later. Oh. Spirit magic. Don't mind me. Alright, that's sealed off. Ah! He'll let me get the item first. This is the way I went up before. Other elevator. But first... Oh, did I already get these? Oh, is that the elevator that I came up, maybe? Apparently not, so I didn't get this. Like, are you done yet? Oh, there's one on either side, I guess. Yeah, gotta go this way. Worst guard dog ever. Uh-oh. I think I'll have to fight here, probably. Yep. Ooh. Dang. I didn't know they could do that. Nice. I need one of those. Your save point. To make sure that we're all healed up.
大丈夫か？
なんとか。マーク？大丈夫？
Oh, hey, how's it going? Yeah, not bad.
よし、いいだろう。
I've been hobbling around with no revive items. They,
女王様。
Golden Armor Boy did his thing where he declared that the, Republic is over.
うん、どうかそのまま。
なぜ来たのです？あなた方は？
私覚えてない。
I have a feeling she's gonna be a
セスバルモア
playable character.
あいつはカイマーラゴナ。私たちは仲間なんだよ。
仲間？それはどういうことなのですか？
おっと、大丈夫かい？
ここまでだな。ええか、とんだお騒がせ。このバカどもはすぐに片付け出す。しばしお待ちを。
Oh, she's an immortal as well, probably.
女王がどうなってもいいのか？
女王様。
貴様。
そこをどきな。余計なことしやがったら女王の命はないぜ。いくらお飾りでも女王は女王だもんな。もし女王に何かありゃあんたの責任だったら何も手出ししねえのが一番だってわかるよな。
悪党だね、本当。
出口が後ろにあります。
あ？
後ろに。
ヤンセン、そのまま下がれ。
おう。おっと動くな。動くなよ。動くなよ。分かってるな。絶対に動くんじゃねえぞ。
ゲロめ。
Haha. Take that. Emergency escape slide. Oh, I was wondering what these things were for. Now, can I just leave? Probably more cutscenes. Hey, stop goofing around. They're gonna catch up to us. That's not the way I want to go. Thought we were trying to leave. Yeah.
あんたもしつこいね。
将軍。
At first I thought his name was Kansas. I'm gonna have to fight this tank now. Yep. I'm a big fan of Nobuo Uematsu's music, so this is quite nice. General Kaka. Alright, so what do we got going on here? What is this thing? 1500 HP, type mechanical. I guess these guys will just try attacking. And, well, I don't know, Aqua? And what about ground? Wait a second. I'm gonna do this. It's probably a good idea. And, try that. Ooh, stealing my MP, that's not good. Should have equipped lightning stuff before I came in here, or whatever. Tank hit. I wonder what it's gonna do. Gonna run over Seth and not do that much damage. Target acquired. But I hit everyone instead. Could have used that shield a minute ago, yeah, I guess so. He keeps slapping himself. Oh, right. I didn't realize he has skills. Tank power, cannon power. It doesn't look good. Not that move. I love how the the like move that like looks like it's a precision move just hits everybody, and then the move that's just charging at everyone only hits one person. Let's just keep up the assault. Tank hit. Oh, it's reducing my guard condition. Yeah, I have like no guard condition left. Oh, there's different parts of the tank. I didn't even realize that. Whoops. Which one have I been hitting this whole time? Magic heavy tank. Well, I mean, it's almost dead. Might as well just keep going. And now that I know that it's a bunch of stuff, do this. And Jansen needs some MP. Should probably heal, though. Because it's going to do its attack. Yeah. It's like the opposite of what you'd expect for both those moves. Uh-oh. Mac's probably going down. I think I have one revive. Cook's going down. Alright then. Let's see here, where's my angel's plume? And I'm going to this. Yeah. Hopefully the timing will work out. Oh, I can't even select her. Just give a oh, it's all status stuff. I guess Jansen. Oh, so you take out those things to prevent it from sucking man on. Okay. Try and salvage this fight. Cannon and cannon unit. Cook's going down again. Uh-oh. At least if I lose this, I'll know what to do when I come back. Oh. That's not good. Oof. I'm out of revives and down to 3 party members. No, let's do this. Yeah, I was going into it blind though. Hopefully we can get ourselves out of this mess. It's hard. I don't know how long the. Okay, so he's got defense and magic. Right. Okay, he's got defense. Okay, alright. Maybe we should do this. Oh shit. Punch the tank. Getting there. He doesn't have many moves left, it's pretty much just the cannon. At first I was confused as to why Time got revived, but he's the immortal guy. Unacceptable? No experience for Cook. Yeah.
何をしている。撃て、撃つのだ。
Uh-oh. If it weren't for those meddling kids.
Ah, さっきは悪かったな。
いいえ。
俺もあんな真似はしたくなかったんだけどよ。痛かったかい？ごめんよ。
いいんです。みんな無事だったのですから。
まあ、それと一つ感謝。俺たちを逃がしてくれて。
この子たちがいましたから。
あんたどうも変だね。マジボレ。
うるせえよ。
女王様、大丈夫ですか？
ああ、クック、マック、どうしてあなたたちが？お母様はどうなさったのですか？
死んだ。
気を落とさないでください。私がついています。
ありがとう、女王様。
まだまだ泣き虫さんなのね、マックは。
これから変わっていくさ。
セス。先ほどあなたが話したこと、本当ですか？私たちが仲間とは。
ここじゃゆっくり話せないよ。町を離れないと。
どうする女王様？あんたこの前は自分は女王だから出られないなんて言ってたけどよ。
あなたたちと行きます。どうやらそうしなければならないようですね。
一緒に行ってくれるの？
ええ。
やった
待って。ヌマラからもガンガラからも割れてるんだよ、私ら。足がいるよ。
足？
港に行こう。私に考えがあるんだ。
Composite magic. Some magic spells can be combined together to form what is known as composite magic. To cast a composite magic, you must be able to use both of the spells that compose it. Figure. Use the spellbook under menu to check the spells required for composite magic. Any composite magic for which you lack the required spells will not be displayed. You can only use composite magic spells for which you have required skill level. Okay. Oh, I was gonna say nothing. All aqua, all wind, all, so it's all with the, yeah, that's useful. Returns. I guess that shows who can use it. Did I miss something about it telling me how to equip that? Ooh, so she's immortal. She can do skill link. But what is her, like, primary stuff? Oh, level 1 composite magic, literally. So it's a skill that you can probably link and have the other immortal people learn. So level 3 black white magic as a single skill. That's pretty neat. Anti-seal. Grants immunity to seal. Alright. So what should she learn? She already got level 3 white and black magic. Spirit magic, I guess. So then for, I guess he's not immortal, so he can't link. Maybe black magic isn't so useful on him. Doesn't really have any MP anyway. It's got 45 MP. I think maybe having like level 1 white is handy to have a clutch heal. Go with that. Level 2 black white magic. Up to level 2, yeah, so these are useless. I didn't realize that it worked like that. So wait a second. Up to level 2. So okay. I've been doing this wrong the whole time. Two black white magic. I'll move that. You really have much else to put in here, I guess. Don't need any of these because I've got this. But if I've got the skill equipped, I don't need the enhancement. Is that from, I think that's from... So if I unequip and get ring, or no, the apprentice earrings, help her do that. So if I do, I don't know, this. Now if I go into skills, she still have it. Yes, because she's learned it. Okay. Yeah. And I haven't learned the skills on any of these other ones, so... Platinum Gauntlet. What does that do again? Recovers HP when defend is used. Oh, black and white magic level 3. I'm gonna put that on somebody else. Need a blind. That looks useful. Have better rings right now. Probably equip something on the Mac. I guess this is just like attack stuff. Inflicts wind damage. Water Earth. Fire. He has a decent amount of MP, so this could be a good one to put on him. Black and white magic. That's fine. Mana earrings. He's mortal, so he doesn't have to worry about learning. I'm gonna keep that on him. Black and white magical. She doesn't need this because she already knows black and white magic. I think. What happens if I unequip it? So we don't need all 3 of these. It's up to level 3, so. Oh, but she's mortal, so I don't unequip or equip anything. Okay. You need a ring. You are a caster. I don't know. Earth. Magic. Okay, so level 1 composite magic. So somebody else can put this on now. She's mastered it. Does she know black and white magic level 2? Level 3 black white magic, yeah, so she doesn't need any rings. Now, who do we want to learn composite magic? Probably Jansen. Oh wait, no, he's mortal, so he can't. It's either Seth or Kine. Seth has a little bit more MP. Okay. That'll be good. I don't know, should we use healing items? Or should we use MP to heal? I don't think anybody has any MP. Got just enough to heal a couple times. That'll be enough for now. Find a save point now that I made all those changes. Save point was right over there. Come on, man. Give me the save point. Alright. Oh, it's right here. Good. Alright. I'm gonna take a bathroom break real quick. I will be right back. Okay. Not sure if you guys are going through a heat wave too where you're at, but it's currently 97 degrees outside, 97 degrees Fahrenheit. 99 degrees, according to my weather app. It's been like 99 all day. It hasn't actually hit 100 on anything, but yep. Our central air is struggling. Wait, I saved, right? Yeah. No, I'm in the northeast US. Save just to be sure. I'm pretty sure I did. I have the same amount of gold. Yeah, I'm in the northeast. Our central air system is very old in this house. It's like 30 years old or something like that. Not sure where I'm supposed to be going. I'm supposed to break into the ship, right? Just like down this way. Are there items, though, that I can snag? I'm gonna look into getting a loan to do it, I think. Massachusetts, I'm from Massachusetts. Massachusetts has, like, incentives and stuff where you can get zero interest loans for efficiency upgrades on your house. So, it's like a process, but let's see if we can get that done. Yeah, we got our boiler redone a couple years ago, and we got it on this thing called the heat loan, which is like a you know, you apply for it, and then you go through like your credit union or whatever, and then the interest on the loan is paid by the state, I think. But I guess it's technically paid by anybody who pays an electric bill. So if you pay an electric bill, there's a surcharge, a small surcharge on everybody's electric bill that goes into this pool, and then you know, if you're looking for efficiency upgrades to your house, you can get these loans, and the interest that goes to your bank comes out of that pool, I think. I'm not sure if that's exactly how it works, but I know that we don't pay any interest on the loan. I just pay minimum payments. Because, yeah, it took 15 grand to redo our boiler and hot water heater and all the piping and everything. So, there's no way I would have been able to just afford that. There's no need to be rude, even in an emergency. That's fair. Can we go in here? No. Can we go this way? No. So yeah, I'm hoping I can get a similar kind of deal for the air conditioning. That, or like, maybe my existing system is repairable. I don't know, but it is very old, so I have a feeling that the HVAC guy is going to recommend to just replace it. Yeah, we've got a pretty good interest rate right now too, so I don't want to get rid of it. Cause like I could do like a cash out refinance, but I don't want to lose our interest rate. We're in luck. They're just starting the final adjustments, which means they'll be fitting the engine next. Two steps in a cutscene.
こいつは
おい、どうしたんだよ。
ちょっとあのエンジンどこで手に入れた？
ああ、これね、これはいつだったかな。浜にとてつもなくでっかい魚が打ち上げられたことがあってね、そいつの腹の中から出てきたんだ。
What?
調べてみたらものすごい出力が出ることが分かったんですよ。それで修理して搭載することになったんです。
That sounds smart.
直せたのか？
なんとか。あの快速艇はカカナ将軍の司令船として建造されたものでして、あとは搭載するだけです。
そう、ありがとう。
いいえ。
でっかい魚か。あの時の。
思い出すことがあるのか。
ずいぶん世話になってね。
Yeah.
世話になったって。
We found an engine in a fish. And they're also all goblins for some reason.
昔海賊やってた頃の話。
セス海賊だったの？
うん、そう。
すごい
Yar.
かっこいい。
え？
私そういうのすっごい憧れで、海賊とか剣士とかかっこいい女の人って大好きで、昔からそういう本ばっかり読んでたんだ。だから本物の女海賊に会えるなんて感動で、つまり話がその弟子にしてほしいの。そうなんだ。というわけでセス、マスターセス弟子にしてください。
You gonna just let me get on the boat? We're gonna steal the boat?
「エンジンの取り付けは完了したとカカナ将軍に伝えろ。試運転の時には呼べと言っておられたからな。
見ろ、誰かいる。
おーい、皆さん、そろそろパーティーの時間ですよ。
何をしている？降りろ。カカナ将軍に連絡しろ。急げ。
はい。
お前たちは何者だ。
皆さん、カカナ将軍様によろしくお伝えください。どうぞ。どこから手つけりゃいいんだこれ。
素人はどいてて。行くよ。エンジン始動。
A giant narwhal horn. Yeah! Let's steal a boat. Oh, nice. I can just drive it around. Sure. Nice. Move the left stick in any direction, set the slant nose in motion. Camera. Ice fields. Hypercurrents are not navigable by even the slant nose. I don't know why I'm so tired. Press the right button to move this. I guess I didn't have coffee today. Move the slant nose's bridge. It's also the heat. To return to sea navigation, approach the cockpit controls and confirm that you want to embark. When you approach the shores, land will appear at the bottom right. Press A to exit the slant nose. Right stick. Interesting. So, I got a boat. Can I sprint with it? I can jump. I guess it kind of shows you on the map where you can go. But where do we go now is the question. The blinking one, maybe? Yeah, good question. That looks like a tornado. This one was blinking, so I went here.
うわー陸だ大地だもう沈没の心配はねえぞおってえじゃねえか急に何すんだい
スラントノーズは沈まないよ。キャプテンのエンジン積んでんだぞ。
黙って聞いてる生意気なことばっかり抜かしやがって海賊の流儀ってもん教えてやる覚悟しな
You gonna hit a kid?
流儀とはい
やそのなんていうかこの言葉のあやでしてあおじい様お孫さんの海賊デビューの折にはぜひご連絡を
何を言われているのかわからんな。
つまりはクックちゃんがとってもいい子ってことですよいやほんと
嘘さ
クック蹴飛ばしたら痛いよ
だってこいつキャプテンに失礼なんだよねキャプテンキャプテン
You having some memories?
生徒
Story time. O wondrous beast, Aniria, proud descendant of the White-Winged clan. You alone were my irreplaceable companion. Would it anger you to hear me call us two a kind? Were we not, in fact, a perfect combination, you and I? Bound together by a single thread, that gossamer thread we know as loneliness. Aniria, I owe my life to you. Not, of course, that you saved my life in the ordinary sense of the word. Mine is not a life that can be lost under any circumstances. It is an irrevocable burden. I will not die, I cannot die, and therefore my life was not for you to save. Oh, Aniria, what you saved, I now see, was not my life, but my heart. Like this high-pitched noise in the right-hand channel every now and then. Back then, long centuries ago, I was a pirate, the only woman pirate on the open seas. Seth Balmore, the name that was known to all who plied the sea. Some spoke my name in fear and trembling, while others voiced it with deepest admiration. Some even called me the righteous buccaneer, nor were they far wrong, I'd say. The pirate ships I commanded had rules that were clear and strict. We targeted only one kind of vessel, those opulent passenger ships the wealthy boarded for pleasure cruises. We would put a bit of a scare into the passengers, of course, maybe rough them up a little, but killing was strictly forbidden. All we did was squeeze a few drops of treasure out of the purses who had more money than they knew what to do with. We traded our booty for cash with shadowy dealers, and the money we shared in the world's den of poverty. I would cringe at being called a champion of justice, but we prided ourselves on being far more than villains. I became a pirate for one simple reason. I hated the law, and I hated even more those who flaunted the law for their own self-aggrandizement. In a world, I wanted a life of freedom, in a word. Whenever I stood at the prow of a pirate ship slicing its way through the waves, I viewed the vast ocean stretched out beneath the clear blue sky. I felt enveloped by the joy having taken limitless freedom into my own two hands. True, I need not traffic in the fear of death and aging known to all who count as human. And because I neither age or die, infinite time for me means infinite freedom. Not bad, wouldn't you say? I would spy the ship that would be our day's quarry. I was always the first to board it, springing lightly onto their deck with a shout. I am Seth Balmore, now be good and hand over your money and valuables. Then taking the booty we snatched, my men and I would raise a cry of victory and leap back onto our ship. I was absolutely free, nothing stood in my way. Eternal life overflowing with freedom. Not bad, wouldn't you say? Righteous buccaneer? What kind of fancy pants nonsense is that? How about pirate bitch? Of course, one always hears such jealous ravings in all walks of life, but especially so in the thuggish world of pirates. Is there two musics going on right now? Or pausing it. May fix that. Nope. We just get two musics. Needless to say, I knew I had many enemies. Even a child would realize that being called a righteous buccaneer could only increase the number who hated me among such raping and pillaging brigands as pirates at sea. But I didn't care about that. I could be stabbed with a knife or blasted with a cannon, and still I would not die. It's like doubled. Something weird's going on there, I think. Or they're like playing back two different things at the same time and they're not synced up. Immortal Seth, they called me, and it was literally true, not just a figure of speech. I won't get in your way, I told the other pirates, but I won't let you get in mine either. I was afraid of nothing and no one. I lived the way I wanted to live and wouldn't or shouldn't have let anyone interfere with me. I went wrong only once, but that was all it took. And in a moment of carelessness, I let them capture me. You can see there's still the happy music playing, but there's also like this, yeah. This is an emulator bug, I think. Of course, that alone was nothing for me to be afraid of. As I kept mentioning, I could never age or die. It would have done them no good to try killing me, and they knew it. The most they could do would be to rough me up a little and threaten to make it worse for next time. They had to do something to show their men how tough they were. They couldn't just let me horn in on the pirate game and pretend it never happened. So like that. Doom, 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 doom. So I said, hurry up with the torture, will you? I haven't got all day. We were in a cave on a desert island. I was in handcuffs and leg irons, surrounded by half a dozen huge men, all well-known pirate captains. One of them was holding a long, thick chain. I get sick to my stomach just looking at your sweaty faces. Come on, hurry up and beat me with the chain, or would you rather strangle me? Whichever you choose, hurry up and get it over with. The men laughed out loud. Hurry and get it over with, said the leader. Too bad for you, Seth. This is punishment, not the kind that can be hurried. I'm just sorry we can't stay with you to the end. Yeah, chimed in another man. Unlike a monster like you, we humans don't have all the time in the world. Okay, men, let's make it fast, the way the lady wants. Licking his lips, the man with the chain approached me. The two others grabbed my arms from the sides. They were not going to use the chain as an instrument of torture, but to rob me of my liberty. They chained me to a gigantic boulder in the cave. They were laughing so hard they could hardly contain themselves. Just what you need, eh, Seth? It's the end of the road for you. It's quitting for you. We can't shoot you, we can't stab you to death, so we'll just lock you up. We'll never come back to this island again. And even a half-baked pirate like you knows this place is not on any sea lanes. No fishing boats, even. And right about now, that music. And right about now, your men have gone off looking for the wrong island. We're the only ones who know we brought you here. Not even our crews know where we are. I'm gonna, like, turn that down, I think. Just a bit. It's a little clashy and hard to read. Where was I? Blah, blah, blah. Only got off looking for the wrong island. We were the only ones who know we brought you here, and not even our crews know where we are. Nobody's coming to save you, that's for sure. You'll be here forever. Can't move a muscle, you can't even die. All by yourself for the rest of eternity. The exposition sounds like something they didn't have time to write a dream sequence for. With that, the men walked out of the cave, leaving me there with a single lantern. Cowards, I screamed. Don't run off like that, don't do this to me. But the only response was the hollow echo of my own voice in the cave. The lantern the men left behind was not meant as a kindness, but rather the opposite. It was a prop in their little drama. When it finally ran out of oil and went dark, it would impress on me the weight of eternal solitude. As long as the lamp kept glowing, it was filled with the rage for the men. But when the oil was running low and the flame began to flicker, a deep anxiety assaulted me. Unable to move, I stared blankly at the flame. Eternity. This world has no such thing. Or perhaps it should not have. Solitude. I was always alone. Or more precisely, I always ended up alone. It was my destiny. I could be surrounded by companions whose feelings matched my own perfectly. I could share the deepest love with another, but in the end I would always have to lose them. Do you know what it feels like to see countless others succumb to death while you yourself are on the road of endless life? But in your case, Aniria, you do have some idea. As I watched, the lamp in the cave went out. A world of darkness spread out before me, and there I was, alone. No more could I taste the sorrow of parting, but neither would I be able to taste the joy of meeting, eternally without end alone. I did not try shouting. People shout and scream for one reason only, because they want someone to hear them, because they believe there is someone who will hear their cries. I did, however, shed tears. Which is not to say I wept. There is no way that the immortal woman pirate Seth Balmore would ever break down and cry. A tiny tremor went through the darkness. That is all it was. And then I noticed, oh, tears are coming out of me. Really, that is all it was. The hours passed. Or perhaps it was days. In the darkness, I lost track of the flow of time. There was something else I lost track of. If all there was left for me to do was to stay by myself, struggling against eternal solitude, incapable of even rotting away, then what was the purpose of my living in the world? Yeah. Well, I like the stories. It's more that I'm just very tired because I didn't drink coffee this morning, and I normally drink coffee. I had a busy morning. Perhaps the men who trapped me here had been right, unable to age or die. Perhaps I was some kind of monster. Then why was such a monster living in this world? What was I supposed to do here? I did not know the answer to that. I would never know the answer. To the end of my never-ending life, I felt frustration, sorrow, but above all, fear. Eternity was frightening to me. Solitude was frightening to me. I might have been trembling, or without the energy for that, I might have been utterly drained. Whatever it was, I was feeling that is when it happened. Aniria, this is when you first appeared before me. A tiny burst of light softened the darkness, and from the light, almost before I could wonder what it was, there came a voice. Are you too trapped in the prison of solitude? Who is that? In the light, a flash of white wings. Then, with a sudden increase in size and brightness, the light seared my eyes. Accustomed to total darkness, my eyes could not stand the glare, and for an instant, they could not see anything at all. Grimacing, I clamped my eyes shut before daring to open them little by little. There before me hovered a pure white glowing beast. Its white wings were breathtakingly beautiful. How beautiful you were, Aniria. But yours was not a florid beauty. No, it was subtly different. Your beauty wore a cloak of loneliness. I am like you said. And when I cocked my head to look at you with puzzlement, you continued. I've been looking for someone like you for a very long time. You spoke slowly, majestically. O immortal woman pirate, you and I share a single destiny. You knew who I was. Together, let us escape from this solitude and make our way together. You said, your eyes locked on mine. I think the music is fixed now. Seems to be only one music going on. I already read this. Escape from this solitude. The words continued ringing in my ears, but I did not know who you were. I could not even be sure of what you were, nor could I leap joyfully at the invitation of one I could not tell was friend or foe. Who are you? I asked. I am Aniria of the White-Winged Clan. White-Winged Clan? I had heard the name before. The White-Winged Clan were said to be wondrous beasts who had become extinct in the distant past. I have heard that the White-Winged Clan died out long ago. I am the last of the bloodline. The only survivor? Indeed, as I said, the last. Which is why you speak of solitude? At that point, almost before I knew it, a weak, almost self-mocking smile crept over my face. I kept myself lowering my guard as I spoke to you. My chains, however, were digging even deeper into my flesh and shackling my heart as well. You used the phrase prison of solitude before. It's true. This is a prison. Being alone for eternity is a prison without bars. You nodded at these words of mine, Aniria, in silence, and then you said, I was in a prison too until just now. I'm sure it's true. To be the only living survivor. I've spent far too long time alone. I know what you mean. In the legend, members of the White-Winged clan are thought to have lived 1,000 years. But even if you were to live on for several centuries, as sole survivor, you could never meet a female member of the clan of the White Wing and hope to make children with her. The clan would never rise again. The sole survivor must live out the remainder of his days alone. In order to conquer this unbearable loneliness, you said, I would need someone to make her way with me. Then you looked hard at me and said, "O pirate woman, are you not of the same mind?" I nodded in agreement. But then I made a point of smiling and said as casually as I could, "In other words, you're lonely." Your beautiful face softened, and you said with some embarrassment, "I wonder." According to the legend, as I have heard it, the clan of the White Wing are proud and love their solitude. This only increased your embarrassment, and you said solitude has its limits. That did it. I decided to trust you then and there. Well, if that's how you feel, you should come right out and say it. I want company. Company? Alright, a companion. A companion? Exactly, so it's decided. I'll team up with you. Now there's two musics again. Hopefully that doesn't keep happening throughout the game. That would be annoying. Maybe there's some sort of fix for that or something. That all ended with hesitation, just gonna make it. Put my full trust in you. Let's go wild on the high seas, I cried. Isn't that what make our way together means? You mean that I should become a pirate? You don't like the idea? You paused for the space of one breath and chuckled softly. I've always wanted to give it a try. No sooner were words out of your mouth than you leapt at me. With one bite, you cut through the thick chain and held me down. O wondrous beast, Aniria, proud descendant of the White-Winged clan. This is how you and I first met. In the 900 years since then, we raged over the open sea more wildly than I ever had before. When I stood at the prow of our pirate ship in search of prey, you were always there beside me. We became inseparable partners, friends, companions, family. The end. Who knows, when does this segment even end? I guess now. Says end. Yeah, the stories are pretty long sometimes, but I feel like they do a good job of, like, setting the stage as far as, like, the story. Or, like, giving you context to, like, random things you're running by in the world.
Captain. 泣いてる。
Cheaper than all the CGI for that cutscene, yeah, and voice actors. Gotta do it yourself.
昔のことを思い出してたんだ。
海賊だった頃のこと？泣いちゃうようなことなの？
ずっと海賊だったんだよ。泣いちゃったのはものすごく悔しいことがあったから。
Tosca Village South. I think it's about time for me to go cook dinner.
じゃないか。みんな、カイブが帰ってきたぞ。
He doesn't remember.
懐かしいな、カイム。全然変わらないな。
Cool. I guess I'm in a party by myself now. Interesting. Alright. Yeah, I am gonna take a break. And I'm gonna go make some food. I might be back on later, I'm not sure. We'll see. Thanks for chilling with me. And, yeah, hope you have a good night. Peace.